Hello everybody and welcome back to Paper Mario. We continue our adventure here on Shiver Mountain now. Have you noticed it stopped snowing? Anyway, this may seem like an obstacle, but all we have to do is spin a bit here, and there we go. But have you noticed it stopped snowing here? I think it's implied that we're deep underground at this point, and we're going down instead of up. Aren't we trying to scale a mountain? Anyway, we've already seen these guys before, so let's, oh, no, it's snowing in the battle, but not on the outside. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, looks like we have a few more baddies to beat up ahead. I forget exactly how long the scale is. It might take us a short while. May as well enjoy the ride. So we'll be fighting some, ice piranhas and, what I can only describe as rock-spitting, walruses. Getting pretty close to a level up now, too. Making pretty good progress. So up here is a little bit of a secret. I didn't realize this until now, actually. There's actually a little bit of something here, and... Huh. You see that? That block was casting a shadow on a block that no longer existed. Curiouser and curiouser still. And that's an Ultra Shroom, which is really good. In case you didn't know, it heals you 50 HP points, so you want to hold on... 50 HP, not HP points, that's redundant. It's not snowing out here either. Strange. But still pretty, because the level design is fantastic. That was a pebble right there. We're not really gonna need to use any of those. There are some places where you might consider using them, but I don't believe we're going to use them in this session, because it might seem a little bit of a waste to get rid of something good in our inventory. But what's this? It seems as though random mitosis has occurred. You have to watch out for that when you randomly split into a second person. It's a really awkward scene whenever it happens. Is he now? I have a fair understanding. I think I do. I see two of my buddy. Goody goody. I don't recall our buddy referring to us as a goody goody. Although actually he didn't really say that much at all, did he? Nor did he call us a moron. Let's think back. Was Cooper ever condescending to us? Maybe when we took his shell without giving it back to him, that might have done something. Do you think he's been harboring a grudge ever since then? Unfortunately, we can't leave these two to figure it out for themselves. We have to figure it out for ourselves. You two could have a duel to the death and try to figure it out. So this guy seems really insistent on we hitting the other guy. That seems to be his top priority right now. On top of calling us an idiot and a moron. If we talk to the other one, though... Yeah, even if you are the evil Duplighost, your personality seems better than the one on the left, so... I'm just gonna... yeah. And as it turns out, that actually is the right answer. That is a Duplighost. Oh, I didn't realize you were lying, I just didn't like your personality. You could have been the real Koops and I wouldn't have cared. Okay, that's not true. Right, so we have a mini-boss to fight. These are Duplighosts, and they're kind of cool enemies, actually. I like what they do. In fact, let's find out a little bit about them. I see. So fairly standard, but with one trick. And that's that they can become your partner character. Not you, but your partner character. So now we're fighting two Gombarios. Didn't think you'd see this sort of situation, did you? And actually, I wanted to see a little bit more about this, so what I did was, I tattled him to see what he would say about himself. Sorta. Yeah, see, that's That's fun. That's a fun part of this game. There's actual character development, or at the very least, an interesting joke about it. The unique thing about this chapter above the other chapters is that it sort of gives us a better opportunity to actually learn what little we do know about our partner characters. You usually don't get that too often in this game, but because of the duplicates we're seeing here, and the confrontation with the Kooper and his double there, it gives us a unique opportunity to learn a little bit more about who we've got traveling with us. And that HP drain is turning out to be extremely useful. Again, I really thank you guys for suggesting that one. If I can remember anybody by name. And there goes Goombario. It's sort of strange hitting your partner character. But you know what else is strange? Leveling up! So let's level up our FP one final time. Once we hit 50, that'll be our cap. So in the next level up, we'll be able to level up our own HP. But let's take a moment to see what happens if you choose the wrong one. So if you choose the wrong partner... Now, see, this is a battle I would love to see. Unfortunately, what happens is that once they do that, you get it wrong, they actually reshuffle themselves. So now the actual one is on the wrong side. This also gave me an opportunity to title Kooper. Again, he looks better than the original. I like that line. I don't know, if you count a blue shell and a bandana is unusual. Bandanas are fairly unusual. Right, so it's just little tidbits like that that are really fun to see go into play. I'm hoping we can find more of those guys later so we can actually title all of our partner characters to see what Goombario thinks of them. This is also a new enemy. I believe it's a Snow Clubba, or something to that effect. They have a much higher HP and, of course, much higher attack power, but I think their attacks are more or less the same, but except souped up. I forget if I titled them. If I were smart, I would have. Yep, there we go. A White Clubba, pardon me. Probably through years of migration in their ancestry. Ancestry? Yeah, there we go. Basically, same attacks, higher HP, higher attack power, but not too bad. Granted, if you don't have the right setup for badges, and if you don't block properly, they can do a fair amount of damage, like that in that situation. I think it took 11 HP just from that one moment. So it's important to defeat them early. Like in this case. And then I think Goombario can kill him entirely, I'm not sure. I don't think he's leveled up to the point where we can totally kill him, but he'll get close. Yeah, 1 HP. Yeah, I can sort of see where you don't want to have these guys continue to be around in the arena. You want to defeat them as soon as you can. And fortunately, that's what we did, so there we go. But yeah, as I was saying, I was going to try to find more opportunities to title the other partner characters, just to see what Goombario has to say about them. Again, it's sort of like a nice window to actually see more about your partner characters. And hello! We are going to level up, I believe we're going to level up Kooper this time. There was a list earlier, but everyone else was tied, except, like Kooper, Sushi, and Lackluster were all tied. So, I upgraded Kooper because I feel as though his power is going to be the most useful out of the remaining 3. Right. So, let's see. Never mind. Okay. Wait, hold on. What was I doing in the past? Okay, this puzzle. See how there's an item up there? If you try to take it out of the thing, which I'll have to sacrifice an M for in order to do, something happens. Suppose I'll use the maple syrup. Cooper does a little jig behind us. There we go. Alright, so if you take this item, it's going to force a barrier to close down like this. And then you have to put something else in its place in order to keep it there. In order to avoid temptation from using really good items, I'm actually going to put really good items in this place, then come pick them up later. The doll is going to be useless, so we're going to leave it there for now. But I do want the Thunder Rage. And we're going to put something else there that's awesome, namely this Ultra Shroom. That way we won't be tempted to use it, and we'll be able to store it for later. It's sort of like a little bank. The pebbles we got earlier were placeholders, so if you wanted to, you could actually put those there if you wanted to preserve really good items in your inventory. But for now, I'm going to keep what I got. Let's go up here first. You don't say. Well, maybe we'll be able to find out what that is. Wow, if you go up to this area right here, it looks like you're in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of cool, actually. Right, so the important thing we need to do here is we have to have bombettes, because there's an obvious crack in the wall right here. Let's go on in and see what we got. In a moment or two. I'm going to switch to somebody else at the moment. But yeah, more cool places. Oh man, I love the music in this place. I love the music and I love the design. Sort of like the crystal bluish colors here. It's really cool. If you remember the limerick from earlier, we were supposed to pass through that wall. That's what Merlee told us. And by going through there, we meet this person here. Very, very strange. So are you still alive as a spirit, or is this your ghost? Alive as a spirit might seem strange, but maybe wizards, when they reach high enough levels, can obtain astral projection, and maybe your body is somewhere else, sort of old and atrophied. Story time, I see. Go on. Yeah, I'm listening. Go on. I think I'm listening anyway. Ooh, boy. Long stories sure get you tired after a while. It seems like she's typing in the rest of her story in Morse code. See, she's still doing it. Look at Mario's bubble there. See how it's sort of square-shaped? It's kind of strange. And it's sort of rotating, too. That's even stranger. Huh, I'll have to study that later. Right. I think so. I'll have to go back and think about it later and see if I can translate it into something legible. Must have been a harrowing adventure. But yeah, after listening to all that, we finally get this stone tablet here. I don't want to leave this place, it's cool. I like the columns of light, too. Columns of light or crystal, whatever they are. I don't get to go in there too often. Anyway, for doing all of that, we get to take that star bit we got earlier and stuff it into this hole. And upon doing that, it opens the way, but it also seals off that cave forever. It's cool, but it's tragic at the same time because you don't get to go back to that place and listen to the music ever again. A necessary evil in order to get there? I suppose you'll never know. Right, so here's the actual mountain scaling part. We've been mostly doing horizontal travel as far as things have been going so far, but now we're actually going up. I believe there's somebody... Yep, there you are. And I believe there's also something else up here, too. It should be somewhere close. Up, there it is. Right, that's an awesome thing there. It's sort of like the Mega Hammer thing, but it's with jumping instead, so it lets you hit enemies that are higher up. So technically that could be helpful if you want to do a really high amount of HP damage. So if we get on here for a moment, we actually find one more treasure that's hiding out around here, and that's a star piece. From here, it's all up. All up from here. So far we've met some people, seen their plights, helped a few people on the way, tumbled a bit around the Shiver City, you know, helping solve a case. Had our partner characters go through a little bit of character development too, even if only a little bit. And now all of our exploration has brought us here to this wonderfully crafted level, which I can't wait to get started on. So until that next leg of the adventure begins, this is Ardwick. Thank you for watching, stay tuned, and good night.